Today, we all trying to answer similar questions. How do we make the most out of generative AI? How do we empower distributed teams to do their best work? We have so many tools and so much data in silos. How do we connect all of these to drive holistic insights? What do we do to manage our ever-evolving security and compliance risk? Given all the economic pressures, how can we do more with less? It is imperative to get the basics of working in teams right, even whilst we try to answer these questions. Research carried out by Atlassian's Team Everywhere shows that organizations are still struggling with the foundations of teamwork. In that survey of 1,000 executives, low productivity was revealed as the biggest challenge, followed closely by a lack of alignment to goals. For the last 20 years, Atlassian has been helping teams to overcome challenges like these in order to unleash the potential of every team. It all started 22 years ago with a product called Jira 1.0. Then it was a simple tracker. After that, Confluence came along to help teams to document their knowledge. Since then, Atlassian has evolved. And so, we've released a number of products to support our customers. Great teams develop consistent practices and constantly improve the way they work. Therefore, we've invested in understanding every aspect of teamwork. Our work futurists look into the trends shaping work. Our researchers study and measure the patterns that make teams more effective. And our team playbooks offer tangible rituals to foster team connection. Drawing on all of this experience and research, we've developed a perspective on how great teamwork happens. At Atlassian, we call this the Atlassian system of work. At the heart of our system of work are teamwork foundations, a set of tenets for all teams: marketing, design, software, HR. In order to thrive in our modern world, we believe that all teams need to align work to goals, plan and track work cross-functionally, and unleash knowledge across the organization. Once these robust foundations are in place, specialized teams can focus on doing specific jobs. For example, product and development teams can discover new ideas and build software. IT and service teams can support customers and employees and better respond to incidents. Leadership teams can steer their organization and manage their portfolios. Today, Atlassian provides a portfolio of products to help achieve this system of work. We believe Jira, Confluence, and Loom set up the foundations for great teamwork. For all teams to achieve shared goals, shared knowledge, and shared purpose. And Atlassian Rovo will be a key accelerator. This is all powered by the Atlassian Cloud Platform, which connects all your team data into a single teamwork graph and brings you universal experiences like AI, automation, and analytics. Extensibility, too, is built into our platform. Our platform is designed from the ground up with extensibility as a key principle. Research conducted shows that Atlassian customers who've adopted our teamwork foundations increase project success from 57 to 75% and realize a 40% faster time to value. We tend to think of all work, whether it's software development or a new HR process, sitting across these three phases of discovery, execution, and operation. Take the launch of a new feature, for example. In the discovery phase, product managers, designers, and others ideate and think about what to build. In the execution phase, developers work on bringing the feature to life by writing code and tracking their progress towards the launch date. In parallel, you may have marketing teams who are thinking about how to bring this new feature to market by creating messaging and positioning documents or go-to-market plans. And in the operations phase, development and operations teams deploy the code and ensure that this code runs successfully. You can see how many teams, both business and technical, involve and need to collaborate successfully for a successful launch. In order to do this effectively and efficiently, they need to align towards a common mission, but at the same time, they need to have the autonomy they need to achieve that common goal. And all along the way, those of you in management, you know that you like visibility of the progress. Our solution to this problem is the connected enterprise. Atlassian's vision is simple. We want to enable open teamwork at scale. All teams working together across business and tech. Those teams align towards a common mission, and they have the autonomy and the flexibility to innovate and operate in ways that work best for them. In short, more empowerment to teams, but alignment and accountability to the company's goals. Atlassian's mission is to unleash the potential of every team. We believe AI is important to how work gets done, and more importantly, has the potential to transform teamwork through AI-human collaboration. This belief is rooted in the understanding that AI can dramatically accelerate what teams can achieve, particularly in 3 areas. How work is accomplished can be transformed by integrating AI into productivity applications. I call this AI's impact on work. By adopting AI, companies can increase revenue by enhancing productivity, thereby leading to faster, cheaper, and more efficient task completion. Let's call this AI's impact on companies. AI not only helps us to be more effective at our jobs, but it can also afford people the time and the space they need to do this strategic, creative thinking that leads to breakthrough. I refer to this as AI's impact on humanity. Having stated the good of AI, what that good that's offered to teams, companies, and humanity as a whole, I'm delighted to announce the following new AI features in Atlassian's Jira Service Management, thereby underscoring one of our core beliefs. We're focused on both ends of a service interaction, helping help seekers request and get help more quickly and easily, and helping agents, those who fulfill those requests, to be more effective at their jobs, to fulfill those requests more effectively. Starting with help seekers. Let's see how Atlassian is using AI to take self-service to the next level. Atlassian Intelligence Virtual Agent, an AI answers in Jira Service Management, currently leads this charge. JSM's virtual agent automates support interactions in your chat tools, Slack, Microsoft Teams, to free up time, allowing them to focus on higher value work and deliver exceptional service at scale. In this example, say you're traveling and you need access to one of your company's offices. The JSM virtual agent figures out your intent to get physical access to another office, which is not your home base. So it asks additional questions to narrow down the office you're visiting. Let's select the London office. And just like that, your access is provisioned and provisioned automatically. And as a sweetener, the JSM virtual agent sends you a London travel guide. That's great, isn't it? No human intervention, a virtual agent doing and fulfilling this request. The JSM virtual agent for Slack is available today, and will soon be releasing a JSM virtual agent for the customer portal, the JSM portal, and the JSM virtual agent for Microsoft Teams. AI will revolutionize self-service. Don't you believe so? But for those requests that ultimately require human intervention, and there will always be some of those requests, we are making it easy for service desk agents to provide help quickly. Now, one thing is clear. As AI takes self-service to the next level, whatever problems do reach human agents, these problems are likely to be more complex and will require more backwards and forwards between the agent and the person who's raised the request, the help seeker. Here, we have a solution, AI-powered summaries in Jira Service Management. With the click of a button, you now get a concise summary of previous conversations, including recommendations of knowledge articles that were provided. AI-powered summaries in Jira Service Management reduces that backwards and forwards and fast-track resolutions of GSM tickets. AI can also help agents be more productive by surfacing recommendations that can help them find answers quickly. Imagine that an agent is resolving a ticket and requires to look up a company policy document. Instead of doing a manual search for that document, AI expert in GSM can automatically surface that document, thereby helping the agent to resolve that request faster. And when the time is right to respond, AI can also craft that response. With the full context of the request and the right resolution steps, making it easier for the service desk to respond. So far, I've talked about AI features in GSM that act on individual requests. So a help seeker asks to resolve a problem, and the agent responds. That's one request. But at Atlassian, we also deliver in GSM features that act on several requests all at once. Introducing GSM Auto Triage capability. GSM Auto Triage ensures you're optimizing your tickets across the whole team. Whilst in the GSM queue, you now get an option to auto-assign a ticket. With 2 clicks, you'll be able to triage that ticket and assign these based on location, priority, and the team member's expertise. I did say triage and assign, so there's the assign part. Our customers tell us that queues in GSM are the most effective way to organize their request. But what if queues could set themselves up? Well, now this is possible. With GSM AI-powered queue optimization feature, you can now do that. With just 1 click, GSM will suggest the creation of new queues based on commonly used search filters. Here, for example, your team might group tickets by regions, so GSM suggests the creation of queues based on regions. Jira Service Management already comes with a number of pre-built templates to help you hit the ground running. With AI, we've made the setup and the configuration of those templates a lot simpler and more streamlined. Imagine you work in an HR team and you want to create a service desk to onboard employees and to offboard the employees when they've left the organization. In a few simple words, you tell GSM what you intend to do with that service desk, and AI does the rest. It builds the service desk, complete with the right request types, forms, fields, and workflows, as you can see here. I've just described some of the cool AI innovations that Atlassian is shipping to help deliver great support experiences. The ones you see here in dark green are the ones that we've delivered already. And the ones in the light orange are the ones that we will deliver sometime in the summer, and in the darker orange towards the end of the year. And there are more coming. So please stay tuned to the Atlassian Cloud roadmap. An Atlassian presentation, however, would not be complete without a section on our latest product that revolutionizes knowledge discovery and actions that can be taken across the organization. Atlassian Rovo. Have you heard of it at all? Yes? Great. Well, let me tell you a little bit more about Atlassian Rovo. So Rovo empowers your teams to leverage the full potential of data across the whole organization. Right? Rovo discovers and understands your organization's information. Rovo makes knowledge available securely to your team, to the team members, and Rovo enables time-saving actions. Let's start with finding information. All organizations have many chat messages, documents, spreadsheets across various applications. I think we all know what that is. Some people are using Microsoft products, others are using Google products, and the information is all over the place. We want all Rovo customers to have a comprehensive, world-class enterprise search experience. And for that reason, We've extended the search capabilities in Rovo with third-party tools by the use of what we call Rovo connectors. Rovo connectors enrich your results from Google Drive documents to Slack conversations to that overlooked SharePoint document. We add these objects to what we call the teamwork graph and search index, enabling a great search experience. The question that you must be asking yourself is, what about security? Right? A lot of people are concerned when it comes to having a secure environment when dealing with AI products. But I can tell you that admins have full control over all of these Rovo connectors. The results respect enterprise-grade permissions, so the permissions that you've put in place, the results will respect that, and these are tailored for each use. Rovo aims to change the way we search for information by offering industry-leading search experiences covering applications that you use daily, all of these applications, custom connectors, and enterprise-grade administration. Rovo empowers you to access the right information effortlessly, and in so doing, boosts your productivity. Discovering information is just the beginning. Rovo builds a custom, constantly evolving knowledge base for your company and makes this available across the entire organization. Every day we ask ourselves complex questions, answers that we need to be able to do our jobs effectively. Here are some of the questions that we've asked at Atlassian in the past few weeks. The answers to these questions are everywhere, in Confluence pages, Jira issues, Word documents, Google Sheets, and so on. I think we've all been there, haven't we? By rationalizing your data into the teamwork graph, Rovo can understand the concepts that have unique meaning for your team. Rovo knows the resources that are related to a concept, and as those underlying resources change, Rovo updates its understanding of the concepts, making it the single source of truth for your team and for the organization as a whole. How does this help you? That's what you must be asking yourself. First, for definitions, let's have a look at this. Imagine that you're a new member of a team, okay? And you read the first sentence in this Confluence page. You wouldn't have a clue, would you? You'd probably have to spend 15 minutes to find the definition for certain concepts that are unique to this project, Project Blueberry. But with definitions in Rovo, Rovo will highlight the key concepts like you could see here. That's been highlighted, and will provide you a definition that is unique to that concept. And guess what? If the resource, the source of that definition changes, Rovo will automatically update that definition. So that way you never have to worry about learning from what we call out-of-date documents. I think we've always been there, no? You look at a Confluence page and you wonder, when last was this updated? How accurate is it? So we no longer have to worry about this. And it gets better. With Rovo's browser's extensions, you can access definitions from anywhere. For example, say you are in a Google document, as you can see here, and you want to find out about Project Blueberry. Rovo could provide you with that definition. Right. No AI feature would be complete without a function in there, a chat function. And at Atlassian, it's no different. We've included one in Rovo. In this example, we engage Rovo chat from a definition card. Note that Rovo chart appears where you work, so you don't have to worry about switching context. A lot of us, you work in one document and you have to switch into another application. You don't have to worry about doing that with Rovo, whether that's in Confluence or in Jira. Rovo extends and understands understands the context that you're working in and provides tailored results to the questions that you ask based on the context. Rovo answers questions about objects in the teamwork graph. As you can see in this example, the answers returned combines data from Jira projects, Confluence whiteboards, and Google Documents. At Atlassian, we have a zero retention contract in places with all our model providers because we're committed to providing you with full control over how your data is stored and how that data is used. Your data only works for you and for no one else. Rovo transforms your team's mountains of data into knowledge and delivers this knowledge where you need it most. Definitions provide a customized, always up-to-date glossary and knowledge base that is available that you can access anywhere. Knowledge cards answer your complex questions, and Rovo Chat makes it possible to interact with that knowledge. Rovo gives your teams many ways to access knowledge and insights. And of course, this is all done following Atlassian's data privacy and security policies. But Rovo stretches even further, empowering teams to turn that knowledge into actions. At Atlassian, we believe the future of teamwork is a collaboration between human specialists and AI-driven teammates. So with Rovo, we're introducing agents, your virtual teammates who are ready to be called upon at any time. Like other members of your team, each agent has unique knowledge, clear goals, and the ability to work alongside you. Just like your other teammates, Rovo can take action across the Atlassian platform, including summarizing content, cleaning up Jira backlogs, suggesting improvements and fixes, raising pull requests, and finding all related work. Rovo agents will redefine teamwork. Let's look at an example. How many people here are product managers? Jefe de productos? ¿Tenemos algunos aquí en la conferencia? No? So imagine you're a product manager and you're planning and prioritizing what your team needs to build next. So customer feedback would be essential, wouldn't it? Customer feedback is everywhere, in Jira tickets, customer research videos, in Word documents, and so on. Any product manager who's been there knows this challenge. So product managers spend days combing through all of these data sources to gather that feedback and gather that insight to be able to act upon it. Well, not anymore. Let me introduce you to one of the agents, one of the 22 agents that will come out of the box that we're going to be releasing with Rovo. It's called the Customer Insights Rovo Agent. So this virtual teammate is ready to be called upon and will provide you with customer insights that you can turn into and incorporate that insights into the plans that you're working on. And you can add that agent like you would do any other teammate, like you can see we've done here. It has a profile, and it explains exactly what that agent does, the types of questions you can ask the agent, and even information on how many colleagues have used it and the number of reviews that that agent has received. Now this agent is part of your team. You're ready to interact with the agent via the chat interface. Let's ask the agent what feedback it can find on this project, for example. Y aquí lo tenemos. I know the content and the context that I'm working in. The agent knows that. And it pulls information, all the relevant information, relevant to that context, sorts it, groups it, and provides a clear summary. But there's more. The agent saw that accessibility was both a section in my document and also a theme in the feedback. And therefore, it suggested a follow-up question. I follow that question, and that's done. So the agent has suggested relevant excerpts from a company policy document, made those excerpts available, and provides me the flexibility to be able to incorporate those into the plan. Just imagine how much time that I've saved not having to search for that information, and pulling it in. So all that information has been made available, and I could pull it straight into the document. Another thing is that we've always experienced scrolling through an address book and trying to find the right person to contact who's an expert in a particular knowledge, particular area. Well, you no longer need to do that. You could ask the agent to do this for you. So for example, we can see here that we've asked the agent who's the expert on accessibility, and it has given us that name. Just imagine how much time that we've saved by doing this. So let's just quickly reflect to end the presentation on how I've collaborated with the agent. So I learned about the agent through a profile card, and I invited it to work with me. With the conversation starter, I didn't have to guess how to use the agent, because that information was in there. It pulled information from all the different sources, didn't have to tell it where to go, and with my approval, I could insert that information directly into the document. If you fancy getting Rovo, you can join the wait list. We're looking to have this available by the end of the year. Right, this is just the beginning, so stay tuned to a lot more innovations. Atlassian is working hard to bring your organization together through a common system of work by introducing AI features in Jira Service Management. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Stacy, for your presentation. And I was really expecting to prove your Spanish language skills, but we have no time for questions.
Okay.
We have no time for questions. Por favor, habéis hecho mogollón de preguntas, as usual, pero las tenemos que resolver durante el café.